course, some of this is things that I could have done in my civilian identity, but people don't really pay attention. Not when just regular people do things. People forget who you are. I mean, even if you're in the paper for doing something good, it lasts a very short amount of time. Doing it this way, I think people remember you. People start to get to know you. They know what you're all about. They know that you're out there and that you're trying to do something. And it's hard to forget, you know, when you run into somebody who looks like this on the street, it's really hard to forget them. I think that it leaves a lasting impression, and that's something that I can't do otherwise. It's inspirational. It inspires people in a way that that the guy behind this mask was never able to do. Because I do things in my civilian identity, but nobody takes note of them. Nobody cares about the money that I donate to charities. Nobody cares when I, in my civilian identity, go down and donate blood. You know, I'm sure the people who receive that care, but it doesn't inspire other people to do it. By doing things like this, as the Watchman, I inspire others to do the same thing. I think the biggest downside to being a superhero is the criticisms that you receive on a daily basis. It's this never-ending battle with people to try and convince them that you're not just some fruitcake out there, or that you're not just some pimply-faced teenager spending too much time on the internet in your parents' basement. You know, you could say I've read one too many comic books, but you know, I certainly don't think that I'm some crazy guy. I mean, not really crazy. I'm not some loser. I'm a regular guy, a regular person who just saw a need to do something a little bit different to get things done. But it's a big downside is having to face those criticisms and spending the time trying to convince people that you're really out there doing some good. And some people don't bother. Some people don't waste their time doing it. But I don't know that it's completely a waste of time, because you know, the people that are out there criticizing us, if you're able to change their minds and get them to see what it is that we're really trying to do, then maybe they'll go out and they'll do something. And it's happened. I've seen it happen myself. I know that other people have been able to do it. They've seen people go from being huge critics of what we do to joining the cause, or just going out and supporting our cause. But it's very frustrating, having to deal with all that negative stuff all the time. And if you're somebody who can't take criticism, then this is not something that you should be doing, because it's out there. I think the Watchman isn't much different than the guy behind the mask. We're very similar. I think that I'm a pretty laid-back guy. Maybe I'm a little bit more intense as the Watchman. Maybe I seem a little bit more confident. I don't know that confidence is an issue either way, but I probably seem to be a little bit more confident as the Watchman than I do in my civilian identity. I don't know, I'm just a pretty laid-back guy. I've got a pretty good sense of humor, obviously. I mean, look at me. I'd have to have a pretty good sense of humor, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a guy, either way.